Meath romped to their first Leinster MFC final since 2012 as they crushed Laois by 5-18-0-8 at Moore Park this afternoon. Rumours were rife that Laois were low on confidence and Meath took full advantage from the off with Luke Kelly capitalising on a mistake by Sean O'Neill to sweep the ball to the net after just 38 seconds. A minute later Luke Mitchell converted a free from 40 metres and when Bryan McCormack added a superb score straight from the kick-out, the young Royals were 1-2-0 clear by the 3rd minute. Laois responded with a free from Ross Bolger in the 4th minute, but that was the only effort they mustered in the opening 28 minutes as Meath dominated with Conor Harford impenetrable at centre-back and Cian McBride majestic at midfield. A missed free from Mitchell and a squandered goal chance by McBride were followed by a 10th-minute point for David Bell, and when Kelly reacted quickest, after Matthew Costello's stinging drive hit the underside of the crossbar, he produced a low finish to the net to make it 2-3-0-1. Further scores from Dara, Swain and Mitchell, free, stretched Meath's advantage to 10 points and understandably they lowered their intensity and began to showboat a little in the intense midday sun. Manager Joe Trainer shouted for more urgency from the sideline, and from the 21st minute Meath picked up again with Mitchell adding 2 more frees before another magnificent catch by McBride set up Costello for a fine point to make it 2-8-0-1. 6 minutes before the break McCormack bagged Meath's 3rd goal with a brilliant finish to the roof of the net, and from the kick-out Conor fairly won possession and laid off to Kelly who made it 3-9-0-1. Laois' second shot at the target saw Mark O'Connell fire a free wide, but in first half injury time Machine Byrne converted a 13-metre free to close the gap to 0-2 to 3-9 as the break. It took Conor Farrelly just 11 seconds to stretch Meath's lead, but Laois did improve after the break with the introduction of 3 substitutes: Damon Larkin, Cathal Doyle and Josh Lacey, and it was Larkin who forced Sean Brennan into the first of 3 spectacular second-half saves, which preserved Meath's cushion. Points from Sean Green and Larkin either side of a score from Bell were Laois' first from play, but Meath continued to impress with Bell and Mitchell, free, making it 3-13-0-4 in the 39th minute. Another great save by Brennan denied Larkin a goal, but referee Dara Shepherd called play back and awarded a free which Lacey converted. Mitchell, free, and Conor Good traded points as play became broken by the introduction of substitutes, but it was Meath who continued to press with McPhail forcing Oisín Keogh into a fine save. Keogh was beaten for a 4th time in the 49th minute when Bell rattled the net, but Laois continued to press with Brennan making an outstanding stop from Mark O'Connell at the expense of a 45, which Eamon Delaney converted. A stunning clearance off the line by James O'Hare preserved Meath's clean sheet, and with 7 minutes remaining Bell flicked his 2nd and Meath's 5th goal. Costello converted, 45, after Brian O'Hanlon was denied by Keogh, but O'Hanlon did manage 2 points in the closing stages before Colin Houghton finished the scoring after Lacey pointed for Laois to ensure Meath's comfortable passage to a first Leinster MFC final since 2012. Meath, Sean Brennan, Dunderry, James O'Hare, Rathgany, Harry O'Higgins, Drumbera, Cathal Hickey, Seneschalstown, Conor Farrelly, Walterstown 0-1, Conor Harford, St Vincent's, Sean Coffey, Ballinabrackey, Adam Riley, Moynalty, Cian McBride, St Eltons, Dara, Swain, Clanna and Gale 0-1, Matthew Costello, Benshallin 0-2-1, 45, Bryan McCormack, Moynalty 1-1, David Bell, St Colmseals 2-3, Luke Kelly, Nafiana 2-1, Luke Mitchell, Benshallin 0-6 frees. Subs: Oisín McCluskey, Nafiana, for Hickey 43 minutes, Brian O'Hanlon, Navan O'Mahony 0-2, for Kelly 47 metres, Colin Houghton, Oldcastle 0-1, for Swain 49 metres, Luke New, Radout, for O'Higgins, Adam Trainer, Walterstown, for McCormack 57 metres, Killian Price, Castletown, for Harford 60 metres. Laois: Oisín Keogh, Sean Green, 0-1, Michael Bennett, Sean O'Neill, Niall Carey, Cathal Bennett, Kieran Byrne, Ben Conroy, Sean Michael Corcoran, Dara Galvin, Rio and Murphy, Conor Good, 0-1, Oisín Byrne, 0-1 free, Ross Bolger, 0-1 frees, Mark O'Connell. Subs: Damon Larkin, 0-1, for O'Byrne; Cathal Doyle for Galvin; Josh Lacey, 0-2-1, free for Bolger all half-time; Kieran Burke for Corcoran, 47 minutes; Eamon Delaney, 0-1, 45, for Kerry, 48 metres; Seth Burns for Bennett, 53 metres; referee, Dara Shepherd, Dublin.